Well, you know what? Today was one of those days where Washington couldn't hide their anti-business bias. Today, the Department of Justice, along with 16 states, sued Apple. And you know what? I think it was a shameful day. A shameful day indeed. Because I'm telling you, there is no merit to this case. Now, you know me as someone who said for ages and ages, not to mention a gigantic amount of points, that you should own Apple. Don't trade it. Maybe Justice has emails that look like something out of the Standard Oil predatory pricing model that gave it 100% of the oil market over a century ago. Maybe the feds have a true monopolist in their grasp, a company that's determined to destroy everyone else in the business, even though Apple obviously isn't doing anything like that in reality. Believe me, you'd notice. Instead, what I found was a pastiche, a mosaic, if not a genuine hodgepodge of issues involving allegedly suppressed super apps, hampered streaming video games, Apple Watch tie-ins, and Apple Pay privacy concerns that collectively amounted to one of the most bogus boogeyman of all time. There's no Standard Oil. There's no Gates. There's no Rockefeller. There's just the greatest product in history, the one that's become our most cherished possession, and now the government wants it to make it worse, not better. Thanks for nothing. And that really is what this case is about. The government wants to make it worse for the company we like and better for companies we don't like.
California, my home state, I love it. It's got a lot of issues, though. Is this really the best use of taxpayer money?
We do it all. We walk and chew gum at the same time. This is a great use of taxpayer money. We're very efficient. We're working with the U.S. DOJ, 15 other states, bipartisan, multi-state effort, Republican and Democrats teaming up to protect consumers, give them lower prices, higher quality, more choice, more competition, more innovation, and also to create an opportunity for the next mom and pop, the next startup.
Last I checked, there's nothing any competitive about trying to retain your existing customers, but maybe the law changed. Now, I didn't go to Harvard Law School for nothing, because if that's the best they have, well, let's trim a little off that budget deficit and drop this case if I won against someone who doesn't create the most jobs, pay the most taxes, and create the best products we've ever had. I say own it, don't trade it, because they care about my privacy and protect it better than any other company on earth, to say nothing about Uncle Sam, which I don't when I consider this lawsuit, yet whether they try to protect our privacy at all. I say own it, don't trade it, because Apple makes its ecosystem available to millions of developers who in turn have hired millions of people, taking back the mantle of manufacturing that our country lost years ago. And today, just today, I just got a whole brand spanking new reason to own Apple, don't trade it. I know a loser case when I see one, and the United States of America versus Apple is a loser. As I used to say on the trading desk, not today, Satan.